What's going on, guys? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you guys here, man. We are streaming and we are going to be ranking up today. We got to get to Mythic. We are very not very far, I shouldn't say. I was about to say very far, but we're actually Diamond Tier 2, so we're not very far. We can make a pretty good push here, I think, today, because today I think what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna be playing our Flash Tempo deck we posted earlier this week, and it is a very decently built deck that I feel like I've been ranking fairly consistently with as well. And I went ahead and I made the changes from Moogles to Time Stop. I want to see how well that works out for us, but this deck has been so much fun. I think we're gonna have a good time. I think we're gonna do some positive ranking. We might try some Esper Planeswalkers at some point too. That one was pretty solid. But yeah, guys, thanks for being patient. Sorry I'm late. I apologize that I was late today. We had some stuff going on personally that we had to take care of, but thanks for being here, man. How you guys doing? Good evening, Steve-O, Kelly, Steven, Jay. How you guys doing? Did YouTube change it back to the ats again? Oh no, the names are all weird again. Jay, thank you for being here. Adulp, thank you for being here. Dylan, what's up? What's up? What up, Lore? How you doing? Crossbow, my goat, thank you. Appreciate that. How dare you have a life? I know, right? I'm sorry for no video today too. My kids have been off this week, right? So my kids have been off this week, and me and my wife just, you know, had to take care of some stuff. It's boring financial stuff, but it's very important. But yeah, there's a lot going on this week. I apologize. I'm gonna try to have everything back on track this week, but we'll see. What's up, everyone? How's it going? It's going well, Jack. Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you, brother. All right, guys, I say we jump right into it. Yeah, I mean, here's the deck list. Again, not a lot has been changed. If you guys want to screenshot or whatever before we get started, you can definitely do that. We are gonna jump right into some games. Chase, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. Dude, this chair, I can never get like the perfect height. My OCD kicks in. Let's do it. Let's jump right into it. I've been really digging this Flash deck though. It's been really good. Hey, shout out Venezuela. Thanks for being here, man. Got a adult, unfortunately. Yeah, been playing Physic Glyph Aggro Is It list. It's actually really fun. I've been trying to put together something with Physic and I think Jeskai artifacts. Yeah, life happens, Kelly. Been watching for a while. Didn't know I wasn't subbed. Hey, no worries. Thanks for subbing now. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're here very early, Jason. What's up, brother? Do we bounce that? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, off to a pretty good start here. Love that we got the belly on down right away. Got the flood mod hand. What are we playing? We're doing some flash tempo. Flash tempo. You have the opposite of OCD. You got to make things crooked. That's pretty funny. Let's bounce this for now. I love that we've got the Tidebinder here because we can shut a lot of these landfall creatures off. Let's do this for blue. I think I'm going to pay the life to give myself the opportunity to potentially play the star charts. I like having options here, though. This is very good. I can post a list on Discord if you want to have a look. Yeah, sure. Definitely throw it in there. Better late than never. No, you guys aren't late. We're just starting out, man. All right, so we got a Bristly Bill back down. Do I want to shut off the Bristly Bill's mechanic? I kind of do. Kind of do. What's up, Blob? How you doing, man? CDO gotta be in alphabetical order. Overprotect, nice. Well, I guess overprotect is not good here still because I'm still shutting off the ability, right? I'm not necessarily targeting the Bristly Bill. I'm just targeting its abilities. They get to do the ability one time here, but then it shuts off for good. I mean, that seems like a pretty big mistake on their part. You know what? I'll do this. Okay, they don't block. That's actually better for me. All right, cool. Yeah, we don't love that. We don't love that. We are gonna let it. You know what? No, we're gonna try to hit it with the Get Lost. I think it's probably gonna have another Overprotect or something weird here, but then we'll just follow it up with another Get Lost next turn. Sure, Snakeskin Veil, something. Got it, man. How about this one? Cool. I really got to hit a land drop here. I hope they block. I'm going to go with the Consult. Oh, I can't. Never mind. That was probably pretty silly on my part. I just realized I didn't have the mana for that. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Map tokens being used here. Another elf on top. I don't think they're going to want that, right? Nope. And a druid. All right, that's fine. Really need to get some lands here, man. All right, I gotta remember how to play this deck a little bit too, because I'm already making a couple mistakes here, I feel like. All right, we got another druid on top. I mean, they've got to throw that away, right? They keep it? Really? Weird. I think I will trade with the bill because ultimately this is just suppressing the bill. So the moment they get rid of this with like some sort of fight mechanic, bill gets activated again. So the trade-off is quite honestly just fine. Really? Okay, I guess we'll take Enduring Courage. That's a curiosity. That's not bad. Wow. We're missing pretty bad here on the land drops. Rough. Pretty rough. All right, we are gonna block you because you're mana ramp. Hold on, guys. I want to catch up with chat here in a second. I feel like I missed something. All right, swing on in. Let's get 2 extra cards. And now we're cooking. Now the game seems to be ending here. Ending rapidly. All right, we got an attack still coming in. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna let that attack happen. So when this enters, you may sacrifice a land. Okay, so it's a you may effect. Okay. Yeah, let's flash this in. Let's do some scrying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I have lethal here. Definitely have lethal. Bellion can go. Don't need that. Swing through and see what happens. It's got to be something here, right? Maybe not. All right, we'll take the win, I guess. That was a pretty weird one there. All right, let me catch up with you guys. How you doing, Blob? Good to see you. We just read that. I'm looking for something new to play. Cav Reanimator is not working in Platinum. It's not. That deck is really good. That's interesting. That late comment was for the new subscriber. What's up? Happy Wednesday. I'm good, brother. All things considered, today is my 15th anniversary working for Amazon. Nice. The longest I've ever worked at one job. I mean, that's a long time. I don't know how you're going to beat 15 years at any job, really, because that is a long time. Greetings from Costa Rica. Shout out Costa Rica. Thanks for being here, man. I unfortunately work as a DAO, so we may get shut down soon. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. The whole government shutdown thing. That sucks. Bad attack there? Yeah, right? I thought so. Click, thank you so much for becoming a Mardu Mob member. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you. Welcome to the team. I appreciate that. That helps a lot. That was odd. It was very odd. Thanks, man. I was wholesome. Appreciate it. I'm so very sorry. Yeah, that's tough, man. I built an indestructible deck. It still needs work, but it's fun. Wilo, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome to the team. This hand looks good, right? I don't have any problems with this hand, I don't think. Been way too long since I caught a stream. How's tennis going? It actually is not going right now, unfortunately. Parker has gone on a hiatus with tennis. It's kind of a long story, but hopefully he'll be back. He'll be back soon, I hope. But right now he's just chilling. We're gonna get him into basketball, I think, next for a little while to get him active again. But he's taking a little bit of break due to some just some medical stuff that he's having. But he's doing a lot better, so. Also, I think he kind of fallen out of love with tennis a little bit. It's fine. That's fine. Tap lane's fine. I know you're not a historic player, neither am I, but playing Luis Pompous Pillager with Nykthos is so much fun. I've heard a lot of people really loving that that card in historic and brawl even. So if I target their creature, they draw a card, right? So I'm gonna have to blow this up. I don't want them drawing too many cards off of this. I've been wanting to make a mono green deck recently because I've been seeing this deck list in particular going around quite a bit. It seems like it's getting popular again, and for good reason. It seems like they're pretty powerful. I've ran into the same sort of curve too quite a bit. A recruit. Okay, so can I wonder if I can counter the offspring ability with the Tidebinder? Should be able to, right? Nice. Looks like they're gonna fight. That's fine. Alrighty, we got the ability here to draw four or draw two, go 4 deep. I'm trying to think though. Do I want to do that or probably not? Right? I want to do some blocking here. Nice play. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hope your little man's doing okay, Matt. Yeah, he's doing great, man. He's in the living room right now with his little brother doing they built a fort, and I walked out there, and it was the wildest fort I've ever seen. They put their mattress on the bed, on the couch and stuff. They're having a good time right now. They're having a great time. I don't know what I want to do for this play, honestly. I just genuinely am not sure. Okay, so that might need to be played on that, right? I may just want to flanker and block this to kill it. Man, this is we're a little bit behind here on just power on board. It's getting a little crazy. Getting a little crazy. Oh, that's actually really good. I can counter the Ouroboros if they don't have a land. Only if they don't have a land, though. Okay. If they do have a land, then I can just do the Tidebinder thing. Either way, it's pretty good, right? I wonder... Nope, they just play it straight up. We love that. We love that. Let's go. Okay, map token, sure. I hate how much thinking I have to do with this deck, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot more thinking than usual. And it's just a little bit difficult for me to keep a decent pace and talk to you guys in chat, making me have to actually work quite a bit here. They did have a land, though, man. I guess they maybe just got that off the map token. I can't remember. Okay, sure. Love that for my game. Pass the turn again. See what happens. Hey, Skinny, how's it going? Thank you all. Should be. See what happens tomorrow. Yeah. Nice play. Well, I wish I could stay, but gotta fly for work. Kick some booty. Swayze, take it easy. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for being here, Dylan. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, they can have that. Oh boy, this is getting a little bit difficult just because the lands haven't been hitting my hand as consistent as I would like. Time stop. That's interesting. That's an interesting one right there. Okay, so if I stop the ability of the Warden and the Grove when they cast a creature here, because they're going to be able to choose whether or not they want to create a 1/1 or put a counter on it. If I counter that with Tidebinder, it should shut down the Grove's ability to get counters post, end step here, I think, which would be pretty awesome. Just sending both of them in here, huh? Yeah, you can have it. It's 6 damage. I can take that. 2, 4, 5. Okay, well, that's pretty bad, isn't it? I think so. I mean, I can... Is it any permanent? I can shut down the permanent's ability, right? Is it enchantment? I don't know if enchantment falls on here, does it? Artifact, creature, or planeswalker, of course. All right, that's a bummer. Level 2 gets to trample. And then they draw a card. Okay. I'm waiting for the Warden trigger to go off here. I think we're going to counter that with the Tidebinder. And then I'm going to hope that we can find a land here. Okay, Flood Maw's nice. Give me a land, though. I want to hit a time stop. Perfect. Time stop it is. We're just going to do it now before they even draw a card. All right, and then I could offer a trade here. I think I'd be okay with a trade. All right, draw a card, and it's another land. So Flood Maw bouncing something, and then Tidebinder coming into block. Seems okay. All right, see how they do this. They're obviously going to send both creatures through. I'm just curious how I'm wanting to do this. I think I'm going to bounce that. Well, they just gave that trample, right? So they're both going to have trample. It doesn't really matter how we do this. If I could do this though. What if I go here? I guess that goes up in power though. I was going to block with the Anchorage, but I forgot they were going to get the 1/1 counter off the Recruit. Could have shut that ability down though with the Tidebinder, huh? But it doesn't matter. I guess it's just 1 point of damage. It is what it is. All right, I think that's about as good of a turn as I could have gotten there. I don't know. All right, so consult the star charts. I think I'm gonna just use it here. Oh man, I think I'm gonna use it for the 2. And we don't get much here. I do get a Drowner though. Drowner's nice. They offspring that, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Ugh, I don't think I can win this, guys. I don't think we can win this one. Could bring this in the block, target something to tap. All right, let's play some defense. I really, really hate that it's the recruits, man. The recruits being able to pass off 1/1 counters here is really making my life extremely difficult at the moment. All right, so we're gonna play you. Tap you permanently for a couple of turns. They put some counters on these guys. Goes to a 3/2, 4/3. Okay, so they're just stacking one of them. Full sending everybody though. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna bring this in. Yeah. All right, so we absorb 3. That only absorbs the 4. This blocks, but then it takes out both creatures. Is that worth it? I don't know if that's worth it. They draw a card off of this though, huh? This is tough, man. This is really, really difficult. I definitely don't want that to get through, I don't think. And then if we kill this but allow him to get a card, that seems okay. Ay, ay, ay. I hate these Paw Patch recruits, man. They are so annoying. I hate that they just get so many 1/1 counters to pass off to each other. That's a good card. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can play it to block, and then this still is tapped. Okay, we might have a chance. I have a chance to take one more turn here. Okay, that's fine. But we know that's going to get trample, right? Yikes. And then they're going wide with their attack. That makes sense. That makes sense. There was probably an out here for us to win this game, and I probably missed it. I just didn't play very well, but just attacking with the 1, huh? Got a double block, unfortunately. They probably take out what? Oh, they leave the curiosity. All right. Alrighty, well, that's gonna be a wrap, right? I mean, unless I somehow find, I don't know. I mean, a time stop doesn't even do it, does it? We need help. Significant help. All right, that ain't gonna cut it. We play this, we get this. Yeah, that's done. Darn it. We gave it our best shot. That was a tough fight. Tough fight. GG's, yeah. Glad they're having fun. Sounds like Fortnite. Fortnite, yeah, right? They're building those forts out there. It's funny, man. It looks chaotic out there, but it's all good. Thinking in a meta deck. Me play card till me win game. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? What level is Mythic? I play MTG, but not online platforms. Mythic is the highest rank you can get in the game. You go to Mythic, and then you can start, you know, cracking into the top like 1,500 players and stuff. It'll give you a little number if you can get that high, but Mythic is the top actual rank. We're pretty close. Bring back Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair would be nice. Green is looking good though, man. I'm surprised that did so well. Thank you, Crossbow. Hope you have a good rest of your night too, man. Love the Super Friends video, by the way. I really wish we could have get more Planeswalker reprints in the new sets. I know, right? I love Planeswalkers. That was a fun one. More walkers, yeah. I think everybody, I mean, everyone I know likes Planeswalkers, but I guess they weren't like super beloved. I mean, obviously because they cut them, but they're hard to deal with. That's the thing, right? Not sure if you know who Summit 1G is, but I kind of view you as the Summit 1G of MTG. Really? He's an OG streamer. I know who that is. Tidebinder saved me multiple times today against Ouroboros. It's such a good card against Ouroboros. Probably spelled that wrong. That's fine. I probably pronounced it wrong. Another bunny dares run. Yeah, the bunny killed us. 4 weeks today until next early access. Honestly, this is the first time I'm going to say this because I know it's been so many early accesses so quickly. I'm actually pretty happy about that because this Spider-Man set, it kind of ran its course pretty fast. So I'm excited for Avatar, and I'm excited to enjoy Avatar. That'll be one where I'm like, man, I want to enjoy that one for a while. Thanks for that Discover deck the other day, Swayze. It inspired me to take the Discover mechanic in another direction. Jun surprise. I love that, dude. That makes me very happy to hear because that's what it's all about, man. Just trying to give you guys cool ideas to inspire you to build your own versions, you know? Can't win them all. Nope. That's fine. Okay, so we're playing Vivi. Good old Vivi. I do want the option to counterspell if I need to. I don't think I will need to, but you never know. Maybe. Hey, Swayze, by the way, how's it been so far? It's been good, man. It's been very good. Little 1-in-1 action for us right now, but overall, not bad. All right, let's get this down. Swinging on in here. Swayze, what paper commander deck would you build if you were building one? Paper commander. Oh man, I don't know. You put me on the spot with that one. I don't play enough commander to, or we even watch enough commander to know the answer to that question. But maybe I'll get back to you next week if you ask me. But if I mean, if I had to choose like a certain style, maybe it'd have to be something to do with tokens. Tokens are the best. It'd have to be something with tokens. Maybe that'll help you out narrowing it down. Maybe you can tell me. Yeah, this set was pretty lame. Yeah, discovered into Dustmore, claimed the showing Gauls for 12 damage is pretty silly jank. All right, that's enough. That's a pretty good card right there. Ketchermos Codis Valgavoth's chosen deck, but I'm out of wild cards. That's a fun one, man. That's like everyone seems to really enjoy that deck. That was one of my better performing videos in a while. Ay, ay, ay. They got the Cauldron, and I put a VV in the yard, so great news for us. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Here comes the VV chain. You hate to see it. They put the counter onto this, but I think they drew cards they can put counters onto. Yeah. Yes, they did. Neil with the $20 in the super chat. Neil, thank you so much, my friend. $20 in the super chat says, thanks for the deck, Swayze. I've been getting after it with this deck, so I made it to Diamond for the first time since Embercleave. That's been a while, man. I am so happy for you. Thank you so much for the 20, dude. That's awesome. That's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate that a lot. What do I do here, guys? I'm thinking right now. I think I send everybody here. Try to draw some cards, I think. I don't know. I was worried they were gonna block that way. Okay, that's fine. No, I need to do it. I need to do it. All right, give me 2 cards. Oh my gosh, are we really gonna lose again to VV? I hate VV, man. When is this thing gonna get banned? Neil, seriously though, thank you so much. That's a lot of money. I appreciate the generosity, man. That goes a long way. Seriously. I've been having lots of fun with Chosen by Valgavoth. Yeah, that one's that's a big fan favorite. I don't think it's like super great like competitive wise, but I think it's really, really fun. Do you only play standard, no historic? Right now, yeah, we're only playing standard. I've always wanted to dive in and like, you know, dip my toe into other formats and stuff, but I just can never seem to find the time. Being a dad is dude, it takes so much of my time when I didn't expect it to like, how do I explain this? When I went full time in YouTube, I thought for sure we'd be posting like 7 videos a week and 3 streams a week. And it seems like, you know, now that we don't need a babysitter because I'm home, like whenever kids are home from school or they need to get, you know, do things after school, I'm the guy now, right? And so like that actually just starts eating into my time as much as my day job used to be eating into my time as like the full-time dad and provider of like the family stuff. And so I would love to explore other formats. I would love to, you know, dive into other things and give you guys other styles of content. It's my dream to do that one day for you, but right now things are a little tough. I'm still trying to manage my schedule and stuff. Wait, oh, they shut the abilities down on this card? Okay, yeah, we're cooked. VV is so annoying. There's this really cool video idea that I had in my head like for like 3 days now, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the day that I can do it. It's gonna be pretty intensive as far as like editing and how long it's gonna take, how many days it'll take to make the video. But it's something I really want to do and see how it does. And if it takes off, like I think it could, I'd really like to continue something like that, because I'd really like my channel to evolve. I don't want it to just be standard videos, you know, 24/7, constantly the same thing over and over. It's a really fun way to do it, to just kind of sit, play games, talk with you guys, you know, show you guys cool ideas. I understand it's a format that a lot of people love and enjoy, but I do want to expand a little bit and do other things too with the channel other than that. It's just that this is the only form of content I can manage right now. So hopefully in the future, there'll be some really cool things in the pipeline. I told my wife about it yesterday too. I was like, I got a really cool idea for something I wanted to try. And I told her about it, and she thinks it's a really great idea as well. It's gonna take a lot though. If it's not Airbender, not Avatar for the next set. If it's not Airbender, not Avatar for the next set. It is Avatar, if that's what you're asking. I think you'd make an excellent Bernard Ginger Sculptor pilot. He is a Bant token commander that I personally love too. Yeah, it's gotta be tokens for sure. I think I'm definitely dead set on that idea. All right, we're tapping you. I think I'm sending. No, I'm gonna do this. That has reach though. I know it has reach, but I'm still gonna send this because I'm willing to trade it. I don't think they will. All right, we're gonna shut down Sabotender here with the Tidebinder. Swayze not play a deck that beats VV. I don't see VV as often as you might think though. VV is like more of a best of 3 deck that you don't see a whole lot in best of 1 in my opinion. I think you need a board wipe. No, I don't think so. I mean, our deck is tempo. It's not hard control. Oh, I just forgot to shut down the tender. Oh my gosh. I was trying to read chat. This is the kind of deck that I'm like, I can't really play on stream, I don't think, because I have to constantly be on my toes during the opponent's turn and my turn, that I can't talk to you guys, and it's driving me nuts because I keep screwing up. I screwed up so bad. I was supposed to shut the tender down there. Bummer. I think I'd like the No More Lies for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try the Tidebinder again with the Flood Mama. Pay attention this time. That board stay Esper is a lot of fun for Pioneer. VV deck feels like a steroided version of Oculus decks. Yeah, kind of. Anything that can produce you like an infinite looping mana system, it's always gonna be broken, because then people are just gonna figure out a way, just like Omniscience. They're gonna figure out a way to draw 10 million cards. I think I have to counter that. That's a bummer. If I counter that, I guess I'll use this to send back the tender. Too late. All right, I wonder if they swing through with the Raven. Kind of need them to. So the Raven also has a landfall, or what? It's committing a crime. Committing a crime, 1 damage. All right, so be it. It is what it is. Time is like money. The more of it you have, the goalpost moves. There's always something else that needs to be done. Exactly. That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it, man. Isn't that the truth, man? Very, very well said. We let that go. This guy we shut down. Shut it down. All right, so we got 6 life left over here, which is not a lot at all. This does not have reach any longer, which is good. I feel like this deck might fare well if I add in like Sheltered by Ghosts instead of Get Lost. Like Sheltered by Ghosts could be pretty solid in this build, I feel. Let's go ahead and swing in this and this. I will offer the trade with the tender here. They don't take it. I didn't think they would. We're gonna draw 2. Could use a Flood Maw, I guess. I don't know. Dude, I really don't know what we're gonna do here, to be honest. That's 3, 4. Nice. That definitely didn't help. That flies over the top. GG's. Dang. All right, 1 and 2. Not a great start. Not the greatest of starts. I thought the next set was TMNT. No, that's not for a little while. I think next year. I wouldn't object to Brawl content. I know a lot of people really like the Brawl content, but the content didn't do well. That's the thing. Like the views were way down. Does YouTube have an extension like Twitch? Does it see what card? No, it does not have any extensions like that, unfortunately. Just check your DM and Discord MTG channel for ideas, bud. Kick those trash aggro decks butts. The more people play Magic, the more people start to realize standard only best of 1 is not the only way. And enjoy watching other formats more. The more people, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're saying like the more seasoned players like the other formats and stuff. Random question: do you have a infamous Cruel Claw deck by chance? I do not. Yeah, not a good stream day. I know, right? I think I'm gonna switch to Planeswalkers just so I can talk to you guys while I'm trying to play, because I have to constantly be like on the lookout at the screen 24/7. At least the opponent is playing something original. Yeah, that's true. I noticed that there's a few times, not this stream, but in some, you have the win, but your brain seems to want to look for how to get the next turn. The struggle is real. Yeah, that extra bit of damage where I'm like, I could have just put him away, but I'm looking at like trying to progress further. I just picked the same deck. Shelter would be good. I think so too. Time, most valuable thing. Yeah, that's very true. That's exactly what I did. I put Sheltered by Ghosts instead of Get Lost. Went Platinum 4 to Diamond inside of 1 evening. Yeah, I think if we do that, if we add the Sheltered, I think it's going to do really well for us. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender's the next set. That's correct. I think the all blue build is better. I don't know, man. I think adding in white for No More Lies alone is really good, because the counter spells... this counterspell options for mono blue aren't as good. That was a good seam rip. My upgraded Zergo, it slaps. Are you talking about your not your brawl deck? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Commander deck. Did you know most people don't think grass is wet in the morning, but it do? Okay. They're on 1 land. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then fight for it. I definitely don't think I need all of these sweepers, right? I don't think so. Planeswalkers, yes. I played a standard best of 3. I would play best of 3 probably, but I just it doesn't do as well. Like I said, everything is kind of geared towards what people actually click on and watch on YouTube. Seam rip can go. Sorry, there's a bug right here. I'm trying to get it. I don't know if I got it. I don't think I did. This was so much fun to watch. I'm glad you guys liked it. I wasn't sure. I was like, I made this video for the Planeswalker deck, and I thought it was pretty boring, because I was like, I didn't get the finish that I wanted, and I was like, man, I hope that at least it's a fun video to watch. But it seems like everyone liked it. It's doing well. Yeah, I'll add Shelter to it, and we'll see how that works. I think adding Shelter would be a pretty good idea instead of Get Lost. I think that's just another reason why running white 2 would be a better idea. Let's just keep plussing this up until we can find... Until we can find the... what am I trying to say? The camera? The recorder? Thank you, Hugh. I appreciate that. I built it. I'm just not good at playing it. Yeah, I get that, man. I definitely get that. We're countering that. Avatar gonna have some cool combos. Firebending, fueling, waterbending, airbending to stall, and green has a great wide board state opportunities. Let's see. We got nowhere near what we need. Let's just go ahead and draw a card. I'll take it. Little mana rock is never terrible. Of course, they tapped 2 of my blue sources, so I can't fully consult the star chart. Dude, this game sometimes. Oh, yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing, game? Oh, Bitter Triumph. Are you serious? Yeah, I guess I don't have a means of stopping it, do I? No. Not unless I try. No, I still wouldn't be able to because I wouldn't have any more blue sources. I'm retiring to cook an Enigma, Physic, Collector, Vault, Cauldron, Planeswalker, trying to flip the engine, but can't get it to work on aggro meta. Yeah, aggro meta will will humble you really quickly on a lot of your builds, man, when you're trying to get something going, but you just don't have time. Have you tried counter spell blue just recently that the counter spells while also tapping 2 creatures for 3 mana, Drix Interception, and only a common? No, I haven't. I have not tried that. Sounds interesting. Brother, are you really gonna tap my blue source again when we got this over here? What are we doing, game? Another Kaito. I think I'm gonna actually just hold my consult the star charts because I'm really afraid of the fact that the opponent can reanimate this Galta, right? And if I miss being able to counter at the right time or having a removal spell ready to go, it's gonna hurt. I guess I could just sweep the board and exile the Galta out of the yard. That could be really solid too. Maybe that's the plan. It is why I kept the deadly cover up though. I saw somebody was asking, I think, somebody asked, is there a reason you kept deadly? Yeah. So the reason why I kept the deadly cover up over the Day of Judgment is for this reason alone, is the fact that the very first play we saw was Valgavoth's Faithful, right? So we knew their graveyard was important. So I figured this would be pretty important for exiling something out of their graveyard at some point. I just don't want to sweep my entire board here, but I've got plenty of planeswalkers that I think it's still the right play here. I should have played that turn a little differently, but it's okay. That's okay. I guess I could take... There's a Zombify in there, right? Oh, I countered the Zombify into exile. Oof, those are some cards. Okay. That hand is sketchy. There's nothing else for them to bring back, though, and they've only got sweepers. Yeah, we're fine. We're A-okay here. Not bad at all. Let's go. Oh my god, Oxslayer is here. Oh my gosh, what's going on, Oxslayer? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the 20 bomb. Oh my god, this guy coming in hot with 20 gifted memberships. Guys, please show some love to Oxslayer for popping in and dropping a 20 gifted memberships on you guys. Please, 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 always show some love for those kinds of things, man. That is a lot of money, and I appreciate it a lot that you're willing to be so generous every single week, it feels like. All right, I'm gonna give myself an option to at least have a get lost. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Man. King behavior, wow, grass everyone. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's really, really nice of him, man. He does it all the time. Your aura is leaking. Brody, what's going on, man? Good to see you. How you doing, man? Good to see you, my friend. Is there a deck list? Are you talking about this one? Because this one is a video that we posted yesterday. Yeah, auto tapper never wants to tap the fountain port. You're absolutely correct on that. It's a bummer. All right, so they get to play another spell here off the top. That's fine. That's nothing. That's nothing scary. We'll blow this up. And we'll get down our Kaito here. Let's start by drawing a card, actually. Let's see what we hit. Let's see what we get. Another Kaito.
There's nothing I can't steal.
And we'll drop the land. I think I actually just want to play this and draw a bunch of cards. I think that's the better option here. Okay, so Valgavoth is the only other creature in their hand right now. There's no other reanimation tools in the hand right now. I think we're looking pretty good. Still got the alerts going crazy right now. Did somebody just do something else? Wait, why do I see an alert here? Oh, that was from earlier, I think. Was it? Was this from earlier? Yeah, 19 minutes ago. That was 19. Okay, I thought I missed an alert there, guys. I got a little nervous. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I miss somebody doing something nice? I really want to try a Mardu Siegebreaker deck too. Siegebreaker, is that? That's not the Siegebreaker. Why can't I think of what the Siegebreaker is? It's is that the Mardu? Is that the guy who keeps everything on the board from sacrificing? Kyle, what's going on, man? Fun. I really want more planeswalkers. I know, right? More planeswalkers would be a really good time. I wonder if they're gonna bring more planeswalkers in some of these newer sets coming up. Did they spoil any in Avatar? Like, did they spoil an Avatar, a planeswalker at all? I haven't been following the new releases for the new cards that have been being spoiled. Did Oxslayer say anything? He did. He said, Brody. No, nothing has been spoiled yet on that? Okay. Good to know. I keep drawing my one of mana rocks. That's kind of cool. I think the deal is no planeswalkers. Oh, and Universes Beyond. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let's get this in. They said lands, am I right? Did they missed a land drop? Okay. There's a hole in my plan. Nah. There's a hole in your plan.
No one said I work alone.
You kept a 2-lander, my friend. There's a hole in your plan. Diamond 2 already shooting for numbers again, bro? Yeah, right. I'm so far behind right now. I'm lucky and very happy that I'm in Diamond 2, but this is we're pretty far behind on the numbers. There's still hope though. There's still definitely some hope. Let's play this land. All right, let's get that Kaito pumping up here. All right, so they're Kona. This is actually really good. They're gonna try to play Kona right now. Yep. Sad day for them to be a Kona player. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry, my friend. They say good game. I feel like they're just doing some trickery here, some tomfoolery. I'm pretty sure they've got another Kona in hand, but I got the removal for it, so it's all good.
Eyes open.
It's all good. Kona number 2. Oh, they don't have it. Wow. They were being genuine when they said good game. I didn't expect them to be so genuine. This leaves me mana available if I want to play the Get Lost.
an effective tool.
We're very close to ulting the Kaito here, guys.
Let's surprise him.
All right, Kaito's getting ulted next turn, and I do have the Phenomena recorder. We might actually pull off the thing I was trying to do in the video. I can't believe it. They waited for me to expend some mana. That's why they were... Come on, nobody lets me do it. They were waiting for me to expend mana to avoid the counterspell, but I had to get lost, so... That's fine. I have no qualms about smacking a Kona player around. I don't like Kona. Haste Mardu. It's an exile creature that control that makes a copy when you attack. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. That's the one that exiles your own creature and then makes the copy. Okay, got it. Yeah, I haven't played that card in a while either. I've tried to build around it recently though. Jaggers made a good point. They changed the YouTube thing again to your guys' ats. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's pretty ridiculous, but yeah, if you want to change that, you can. Discord, okay, but explain it to me. Do we need the Discord in the chat? Do you guys want the Discord link in the chat? I don't know if I missed something here. Just in case, I'll give you guys the Discord link. Just in case anybody's asking for it. I'm not sure if you guys were, but just in case. Avatar will not have a Planeswalker, and no new spoilers. People just want to move on from 7-2 already. Yeah, we already read that. There should be more walkers in Lorwyn Eclipse since Lorwyn first introduced the 5 original walkers. Okay, gotcha. Yes, okay, Discord link. Yep, gotcha. YouTube been freaky today? This is actually something that's happened recently too. They switched it to your guys' ats and then they put it back to normal and then they switched them back again. Very odd. I was asking how to know your schedule and streams, and people said that you needed to be in Discord. Oh yeah, so the Discord is just so I can announce it. Like I usually always say I'm going live, and I'll make an announcement so you guys know when I'm gonna be live. But for the most part, my schedule is every single Wednesday evening. That's pretty much a guarantee. And then I've been doing sometimes on Fridays, which again I'm not gonna be able to do this Friday either because I have plans to be doing something, of course. But maybe this weekend I can squeeze in one stream or something. I've been a little bit all over the place on my streams outside of Wednesdays. Somebody should host a tournament on your Discord for fun. I would love to do that one day. Get you guys get a tournament and then have you guys do your own little streaming of it, and then I can just kind of bounce around and host it. That'd be kind of fun. Didn't make an announcement today? Oh shoot, you're right. I didn't make an official announcement that I was live, but I did say it was going to be at 30 minutes late. You're right though, I did forget to make the announcement. Dang, you caught me, man. You're right. Caught me slipping. All right, we got the Kaya. +1 for now, and then I'll hit a deadly cover up next turn. It's fine. Oh man, hopefully they invest something big here. Maybe a Hydra works fine. You know what, actually I think I could just minus with the Kaya to take out the Hydra, but we'll see how this elf acts if they attack in. Maybe they got a fight spell or something. I mean, they're looking at it like they want to attack with the elf, but they also seem like they might have a fight spell. I don't know. Just going straight face? I mean, sure. I don't have to even protect the Kaya. You got it, man. Okay, they've got something here, and I don't like it, man. There's some tomfoolery happening. It's a -2 though. Hold on. Is that the play? Is that the play? I don't know if that is the play, because then it's going to leave the Llanowar elves behind. to do some nonsense. I think the play is actually just to hit a deadly cover up, as much as I don't want to. We know they're holding on to something annoying. I hope it's Snakeskin Veil, because I think, does Overprotect give indestructibility? I don't know if Overprotect gives indestructibility or not, but I know it gives hexproof. You putting spectral restitching in that pile? Oh, you're talking to Chris. All right, we got that through, actually. That's kind of nice. Let's just go ahead and do some scrying. Both of these are actually really good. I should probably just take both. I'm not afraid to call you out. No, just kidding. All good. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad you called me out. I need to be on my toes with that stuff. I don't know why I seem to be slipping as often as I have been. I think my brain is just completely swirling at the moment, but the opponent didn't do anything? That's weird. This is a very weird game for us right now. I think I'm just gonna keep creating these little flyers for the time being. That's a great card. It's a really good card. Okay, I mean, I think this game is pretty much over, right? At this point, I mean, I don't know what the opponent can even really do. They're so late to the game. I still have the ability here to pop off and give everything flying. That's a great card. I think I keep both of these. Doesn't really matter which one's on top, but I keep both of these. Hello? There we go. Alrighty. Really curious what their hand must be. I know, me too. I am so confused. I definitely think they have either a Snakeskin Veil or Overprotect. Like, there's got to be at least one of those in there, if not, you know, multiples, because of the way they were playing the other turn. That's annoying. I think I'm just gonna give this back to them. Is it just me, or is there some weird sort of bass sound happening from the game right now? Can't tell. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely from the game. All right, so let's go ahead and just do this real fast. Get the Chocobo back. So they had this. And then they have another land. That's fine, sure. If you're willing to waste that for one little Chocobo, have at it. Let's just create another flyer, or two flyers, I should say. And then draw. Yep. Could blow up the board to be a jerk, but I don't think I even need to. We'll give everything flying. I still don't have any blue lands, really. I mean, everything is just off the starting towns as far as blue goes. That's okay, though. Take some damage here. Let's just plus it. And what are we discarding here? Probably the counter spell, because yeah, well, we'll just drew another one, so that's easy. But I was gonna say counter spell seems good because there's really not a whole lot for us to counter. I guess I should have done this before putting the 1/1 counters on our stuff, but I didn't know what I was gonna end up doing with my extra mana here. Some regrets, for sure. And then just hold mana for this, I think, is the play. I could do another copy, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we're gonna be all right. The opponent could end up, in theory, giving this thing a lot of trample and putting us in a pretty bad spot, but I think overall with the no more lies, we should be okay. But a lot of that stuff only costs like 1 or 2 mana.
Don't worry, I'm in control.
All right, so Kaito cannot be ulted yet. I want to get out of this game. I feel like there's a sound bug and it's driving me insane. Guess I could just turn my headphones down a little bit. All right, they are looking to maybe destroy another enchantment, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Hydra's a pretty busted card, but I think it's a little too late for that because I could just minus with the Elspeth. If they have an answer to that, I could just sweep the board. There's really nothing they can do. I've got 3 Planeswalkers and 2 Caretaker's Talons on the field. I've got more mana than them. I've got a counterspell in hand. There's really not a lot that the opponent has going for him here. Thank you, Swayze, for showing us these Wonder Bar decks. It doesn't bother me though. I hear it too, but I thought it was intentional. Yeah, I think it's some sort of bug because it's bothering me, man. It's like making my head hurt. Made it on late. Hope the games are going good. Yeah, so far so good. The Planeswalker deck doing a lot better than the Flash deck, which is surprising. I really want Arena to add a function to the reveal your hand if you want when the game is over. That would be pretty cool. I think every game should end with showing your hand. That'd be kind of cool. So many times I wondered if they had it when I tapped out. This deck is so good. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Just recently figured out that roaming throne on the battlefield naming human and drop a Mardu Siegebreaker lets you exile 2 creatures and makes multiple tokens on the attack. That is sick, Jack. I had no idea it did that. That's actually really sick. You might have just gave me a really cool idea. I saw a really cool humans deck earlier, and that mixed with that humans deck idea could be really interesting. I'm just gonna copy that down as a potential note for the future. That could be interesting. The opponent's just gonna rope us out here the rest of the way. Whenever someone plots a card, gets stuck playing the static electricity noise. Oh, I know. That's so annoying. That and then the rooms, dude. I really love the room cards, but it's just like the bug that they have is so annoying. Is there a way to get your deck list? This deck is amazing. Yeah, you could just watch the video yesterday, or I could show it to you guys after this game's over. It doesn't really matter, but we posted the whole video on this yesterday. So should be able to find it right there on the channel as my latest video. The fact the opponent's actually here and touching their cards is like so toxic. Yesterday I played against somebody. It was quite literally the most toxic game I've ever played in my entire life. The opponent was just on another level of just pettiness. It was wild. Let's just do this. I'm trying to figure out a way to finish this off as cleanly as possible. And then we do this. But yeah, yesterday I was playing this mono black player and they were losing, so they held priority the entire game, never let the priority slip, and they took the rope down to the exact last second every single time and then played another card. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like trying to be toxic and like, I don't know, record the game or something as a joke or something. I have no idea. It was horrible, but we ended up beating them, and funny enough, I just gave up on dealing with it, so I put my thing on full control, walked away, had some food, came back, watched some TV on the side monitor, and I was like, I'm not losing this game no matter how much they want me to. And then I ended up roping them back and ended up winning the game, and by them conceding, which was hilarious enough. They ran out of timeouts and they conceded. Some people, man, are just not cool, man. James, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the team. Welcome, welcome. All right, here we go. I got into the channel by watching the Millennium Calendar deck. I'm glad, man. That's awesome. I love making really interesting decks like that. I always love Planeswalkers. They're great videos, by the way. Oh, I forgot to pull up the deck list for you. I'm sorry. I'll try to remember on the next one. Opponents min-maxing the rope is crazy. Dude, it happens so often. And I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, though, like, when I started making videos, like, it does feel like people, like, see the name just sometimes, and then they just want to be, like, absolutely ridiculous for no reason, like, as, like, I don't know, a means of, like, a joke or something. I don't know. But it's really, really annoying. It happens more often these days than ever. And it's like very, very purposeful when it comes to that. Okay, I was gonna No More Lies, but it looks like the opponent is not playing anything worth hitting with the No More Lies. And I just drew the Judgment, so that's excellent. Let's play this out so I don't wait, this is a never mind, we'll do this. That seems good. That seems good. Roping doesn't bother me. I got time, dude. Here's the thing, I don't mind it either. 9 times out of 10 I got all the time in the world, but sometimes, like, when it's like late and I'm trying to record a video, I actually don't have time. It's so frustrating. I'm like just trying to go to bed and it postpones my video, and then I can't use the content, so I gotta make another game, and it's like I gotta explain how I had to play another game. It's so annoying. But most of the time, yes, I've got nothing but time, so it works out. But that's a card. That's an interesting card to be running in your life gain deck. All right, definitely gonna just Elspeth minus here, I think, and then play the tap land. Or I guess I should play the starting town, right?
I will turn the tide of battle.
That seems like the move. Toxic roping is the only acceptable against aggro and VV. The opponent still has yet... Okay, there's Namalia. I was going to say, they've yet to play any sort of a Johnny's Pride Mate effect, which is pretty interesting. I think this next turn what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 2 1/1 bodies and then have Liliana minus. That way I can draw 2 cards and then take out 2 of their creatures at the same time. Seems like that is going to be a pretty good play for us. Yep, it does seem like it's going to be a great play. I think Fountain Port is not a bad idea.
My army will envelop this world.
All right.
No way.
We got ourselves a couple of cards. Some really good card. Oh, a good card, I should say. Yeah, the opponent's cooked, man. There's nothing they can do. Planeswalkers are just so hard to interact with, man. My MTG always has a sound bug whenever someone plot. Oh, yeah, I just read that one. Legit reason to be annoyed with the ropers, yeah. Not gonna lie, I love your channel, dude. Your personality is cool too. Thank you so much, Mr. Lid. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you to say, man. I appreciate that a lot. I try my hardest. Did they sacrifice? They did. Wait. Yeah, they sacrificed a case. That's why they've got all this stuff. Okay. Well, they're gonna be really bummed out, unfortunately. Feel bad. Kind of messed up. Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of messed up, but I have the perfect hand for your deck list. I missed Blood on the Snow, dude. That was a card. Blood on the Snow was quite the card. It was a really good card. That and then Meat Hook Massacre, man. Meat Hook Massacre was one of my absolute favorites as well. But yes, Blood on the Snow was awesome too. Some really good sweepers that are, you know, I mean, even we were talking about Invoke Despair, somebody said earlier. That card was really sweet. That was one I actually didn't like that they banned. This is fine. It's in Pioneer. deck list or sorry. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just moving along. I'll try to remember. I promise. For the most part, planeswalkers are not going to be universes beyond. Oh yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Dungeons and Dragons, so it's not impossible. Very, very true. I think I'm gonna pay the life on this. Guess I should have paid the life on this one, but that's fine.
I'm the perfect choice for this job.
Caretaker's talent's fantastic. I don't think Get Lost is gonna be relevant here in this matchup. As an aggro player, Meat Hook made me cry. That's totally fair. I can see that. Deadly Cover Up. Oh gosh, I wish my counter spells didn't exile sometimes, because I'd like to just take all the simulacrums out of their build. But it is what it is.
You go low, I'll go high.
We should see Snowlands again soon. Was there a leak or something, or a set that said they were gonna have it? All right, well, this is a bad start to our game here. Simulacrum Synthesizer is a very, very difficult deck list to beat. All right, I think I'm just gonna create another ninja here, draw a card, and then I'll probably look to, I'll probably just look to do this. Watery Grave can go. Didn't Mero say that snow-covered lands were a mistake? They should be toast. Authority of Consuls. Do we care about that card? I don't think I care too much about it, but I still have to get lost just in case I do end up needing to. Well, I guess it is a bad card for us, because if they find their fire crystal at some point in this game, we want to make sure we're able to block. And if they get it on a turn where, you know, we have a bunch of stuff entering late, it could be bad. I'm gonna do this first. I don't think they're gonna have a counter spell, but I've seen weird things. No More Lies. I think Fountain Port for instant speed card draw. Block there. All right, these treasures are these maps. Okay, they're maps. I was gonna say these treasures are really problematic, but that's actually not even a treasure. Elspeth, that's not bad. That's not bad. Deadly Cover Up and then taking away all of their battlefronts could be pretty good. Could be pretty darn good. And then I get to look at their hand too. Is that the plan though? Oh man, do I attack here or do I wait? Because I could counterspell their next synthesizer play if they end up having one. If I go that route, I could end up hitting a Kaya this turn. You know what? Yeah, let's just do the Kaya and then hold a counterspell for another synthesizer play. I don't know if it's the right move. We'll see. It might end up, you know, countering a battlefront as well, but I think I want to make sure I wait a little bit longer for a bit more of a commitment to the board before I go with Deadly Cover Up. I don't know. Oh no, I forgot about the consoles, so I can't even block the way I want to. Wow, that went sideways quickly. I didn't even consider my stuff coming in tapped. I'm such a bozo. Okay, well, backup plan. So they're gonna bounce that. Do I care? Do I counter or do I think I don't care, right? That's such a bummer. I'm so bad at the game sometimes. That was not smart. Okay. Looks like they might go face here, actually, just to try to close out the game. That actually works out for us. In the long run, that ended up working out pretty well for us. Oh, can they create another They can. GG's. Never mind. Didn't work out as good as I thought. This guy creating treasure tokens is just, or map tokens is just wild. That was a bad play on my part. I lost that one strictly because of my own idiocracy. Authority, don't Jaya. I know I should have seen it coming. I know. Thank you so much for the 10-month though, Neo. I appreciate that a lot. Let me get the deck list for you guys here. I can't believe I did that. That was such a bad play. Here's the deck list for you guys. Thank you so much for the 10-month though, man. I appreciate that very, very much. Boo Synthesizer. It's a very good deck. I can't blame him. Nissa, Narset, Nahiri, Vraska, Ren died. Valyria is dead. I slotted 2 Ultimas in this deck alone. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea for that matchup. It really isn't. That's a great idea, actually. Over Deadly Cover-Up, though, I don't know. Like, I've had Deadly Cover-Up really steal a lot of really great things for me. I don't know. I guess the camera is, like, it's win more for sure, but I just really enjoy it. But if you're looking at the deck list right now, guys, we're going to jump into the next game. You can pause the YouTube and then go backwards and stuff. So we're going to jump into another game. Bummer, dude. I mistyped Kaya. Yeah, I feel you. I understood what you're saying. The whole lore is that post-March of the Machines, most planeswalkers lost their spark and were killed. Yeah. Is it worthy of a doubling season list? Interesting. Maybe. Doubling season with the planeswalkers could be pretty overpowered. I mean, we've seen it, right? We've seen it already with like Liliana's in the past and stuff for sure. Like you can definitely get those ults right away. That's not a bad, it's not a bad idea to revisit that, you know, that strategy. All right, well, it looks like it's going to be life gain again, so I think we have a pretty good match here. A really good matchup here. I love this matchup because we've always got the sweepers and stuff. Love the deck. I just cut out the Kaitos, though, and put in more interaction. That's fair. That's fair. I've had Kaito ult a few times, though, and I'm stuck on that. I love it. I think Kaito ultimate is, like, quite literally the best thing you can do with this deck. Because then it basically just locks the opponent out of the game from doing anything without you generating just value on value. Doubling season with walkers is just silly. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. That's a counter. I wonder if this is just cats. Could be just straight up cats. Especially now that I saw that. It's giving cat vibes. Two J Judgments, 2 Ultimas. That's fair too. I totally understand the idea of running Ultima. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it completely. Watery Grave is great because I can get this in. I'm gonna just attack in real quick and see if the opponent wants to block. I don't think they will. Oh, they block with the Innocence. Fair enough. Kaito goes up. Let's just do this. That's tough. That's tough. I think I'm for the same reasons I kept it last time. I think I'm keeping Deadly Cover up so I can do some exiling of their permanents. I hope I can consult the star charts into like a Caretaker's Talent and a Recorder. Those are going to be the 2 best things I can hit here. I think Dragon just posted a cats deck. Gotcha. I've been wanting to revisit cats. I've been seeing it quite often lately, and it seems pretty darn powerful. All right. Okay, I did get a Caretaker's Talent. That's pretty cool. Let's attack and see what happens. I don't think we're going to see any blocks here. Maybe though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really, really want to pull the trigger on the consult the star charts because I'm so greedy, but I'm not going to, obviously. I really, really want to find the recorder because Kaito's really close to ulting here. And the opponent's at 24 life too, so this could be really good.
Oh, don't worry, we got this, Pom-Pom-Chan.
All right, their hand is somewhat mediocre, I'd say. Sheltered by Ghosts is in their hand though, which is pretty annoying. All right, let's create some more bodies. I think I'm just gonna plus this. I don't, if I draw something really good off the top here and have to discard it like that, I guess Star Charts is gone, man. I hate to say it, but I think it's gone. Ugh, so mad that I had to throw away that Star Charts, but it is what it is. I mean, it was a must, right? Opponent can draw a lot of cards though with these little guys in hand. It feels more and more like if you don't have turn 4 on fair win net decks, it's hopeless. I can understand your frustration with that for sure. I definitely get where you're coming from. We're gonna ult the Kaito. But yes, I don't necessarily agree wholly, but I definitely think it's like it's a very, very fast meta all the time, it seems like these days. All right, we finally get to ult the Kaito.
Just give up. You can't win.
That'll work. I want to make sure they didn't tap the wrong lands here. Let's go here. All right, so now we've got Elspeth down. We've got the Kaito emblem. So every time they cast a spell, guys, watch this. This is like chef's kiss. This is why Kaito's in the build. This right here. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing but generating value. Go ahead, cast another spell. Every time you cast one cat, I get 2 ninjas. Now imagine the recorder doubling that effect with an Elspeth down. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you for the ninjas. To be fair, every time they cast a cat, they're getting more cats, but it's not anywhere near the veracity of my ninjas. Absolutely cooking. Dude, my dog has been barking all day and it's driving me insane. He barks at the wind, I swear. Like he genuinely just thinks he hears stuff all day. I think he hears voices in his head. How about another caretaker's talent? All right, we got a Kaya. Kaya's good. I need to get one more set of ninjas here so I can draw that last card from the last caretaker that hit. Oh, good God, this is going extremely well, right? This is going pretty well, I'd say. My dogs are the same. They bark at their shadows. I know, he's like, it's so strange. Like, and once he gets going, he's like, doesn't stop. It's so funny. Like, I can have guests over at the house and they can be in the house for like 20 minutes and then he'll walk back out after a whole barking session. He'll walk back out of the room into the living room and see them again after 20 minutes has passed and start barking all over again because he's like, wait, I thought I barked you out of the house. All right, I don't think the opponent can stop this, and I'm pretty sure the game's over, right? I don't know how much damage that is, but that's got to be enough. Let's go. Another big win, man. Another big win. Let's go. I gotta get to platinum tier 1. That'd be nice. And then maybe get to mythic for a video tomorrow or something. Lethal with Elspeth 0. Yeah, I knew it was close. I didn't do the math though. Unreal value. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Power creep is creeping. Virality versus veracity. I don't even know what words I'm using half the time. Sounded cool. Turn 5 max seems to be the meta. Yeah, if you don't have it by turn 5, that's why control decks like this are just going to be always generally pretty good, because you can control the board long enough to set yourself up with sweepers and stuff. It's typically a good way to do things. Mono white. I'm gonna actually, I think for tomorrow's video, I think I'm gonna revisit my pure colorless build. Math is for blockers. Turn 4 is the absolute nuts turn for so many decks. Zombify, Ouroboros, yeah. Kona, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. I'm with you. I understand the hate for that sort of a meta. All right, we got the counter spell on 2 here. Yeah, colorless, please. I think I've got a colorless deck brewing that's looking pretty good right now. There's a turn 3 Gruul deck right now. That's crazy. I think I counter this. I think so. It goes to exile. Can't be replayed from the graveyard. That's good value. How do you feel about Ral plus Kaito? Ral. Oh my gosh, the name Ral is like, I know what you're saying. I can picture the name, but I can't picture the card. Ral plus Kaito. I don't know. I've been running Vivi. Okay, yeah, Vivi's strong. I mean, it's gonna go away pretty soon, but it is very strong. Is there any hope for another big red? I mean, yeah, big red could be really, really solid. I think anything with like mostly colorless spells. I mean, colorless has never been this good in my opinion. It's got, you know, Ugin for 1, which is like the kingpin. But you got like land destruction sweepers. You got, you know, tons of ramps. So you can go big red any day of the week, I feel like, and do okay. I think there's so many good new cards too. I just don't think big red does super well. People don't really necessarily love to watch those videos, at least on my channel. Ral, the Izzet Planeswalker, the one that creates the otters. Yeah. We just did a Jeskai, Planeswalker build like a month ago. That's what actually inspired me to do this one. If you want to go back and watch that one, it's out there. I have a Ral. It was Ral, Elspeth, Kaito, and what was the other one? The elephant, Quintoris. We had all of that stuff. Kaito alts often. He does alt often, but the problem is that like a lot of the times when he's getting close to alting, or like you're gonna get it, most people are just conceding anyways because they've been hit so many times by your stuff. But in that last game, because they had life gain, it gave us more time. It let us get the Kaito going here. I'm afraid of a counterspell here, but I also am not, because they're Simic. So it's like, they seem like a self-mill sort of thing going on here. I think we're fine. Definitely doesn't feel like control. Quintoris is dope. Yeah, he is very good. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorites. Okay. You like your 3-color combos, and we like watching you make and play them. Yeah, it's either 3 colors or colorless. Those are my favorites. I'm not a huge fan of just 2 colors. I just feel like if you can make 3 colors, like, doesn't that open the door for more potential spells to put in your deck that work well with your build? Planosphere for Vivi. All right, let's try to get some more 1/1s here. Does it get bounced? It does not appear to get bounced. All right, cool. We're chilling. We are absolutely chilling right now, guys. As long as we can on tap. All right, I guess I should have seen that coming. It doesn't bounce non-creature stuff. Oh, they're cooked. Ward 2. You know what? Actually, can I undo that? Oh, I can't undo that, can I? Shoot. I just realized the opponent is got a creature land that can attack into Elspeth. That was a mistake. I didn't realize their creature land was sitting out there. Hopefully they don't realize that and they don't swing into Elspeth. That was a mistake. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good. It's all good. All right. We live to see another day. Oh, what a card. What a card. I think I want Kaya for sure. I guess get lost would probably be the best thing for us here. Double up. Get a nice little double up here.
More heroes for the cause.
Playful error. Yeah, that was definitely an error on my part. Makes a hero, gives the creature +1 sorcery. Okay. Another one? Oh my gosh. Okay. This time I got get lost though. So that's kind of nice. And I can double up the counters on the Kaya too. That's good. Okay, that's a good draw engine for us. We like that. We start with this though. And does it land? It doesn't appear to land here. That's a bummer. Oh, okay. It's just going to bounce. Sure. Sure thing. All right. So then what I'm going to end up doing then is I'm going to try to draw a card off of one of these tokens once they bounce them again. I really, really enjoy this card, by the way, guys. This is a really cool card that I wish people liked a little bit more. Again, that was another failed sort of video we did. But I really enjoy that card. I think it's so good. It's such an interesting card to build around. Alrighty, how many more bouncing effects do they have? That's the question. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was kicked, draw a card. They got to bounce off. Okay, that's a really good card. I guess let's find out if it resolves, right? I mean, yeah, that's fine. My guess is they're going to bounce their Leviathan back into their hand here. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create some 1/1s. I'm going to minus. Draw 2 cards. They bounce their Leviathan and then they replay it. Yeah, I thought that was probably what they were going to do. All good. I think I'm happy with that. Again, as long as they're not really... Oh, they're going to blink it. Ooh, that's not good. Because it comes back on the end step of this turn. Ooh, that's actually really good for them. Okay. Uh-oh. There goes one of my planeswalkers. That was a card, huh? Not what I expected at all there. Reminds me of Cyclone Summoner in Kaldheim. I remember Cyclone Summoner. That's a giant, right? Favorite Leviathan deck I've seen use Smuggler's Surprise for it, so you miss the bounce on the opponent's turn, then attacked in for free. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, to get it in at instant speed. I like Burst Lightning and Floodmaw, and Storm Chaser's Talent is boss. Swayze, that reminds me, only that members only video from the past weekend was super fun to watch. Not the outcome wanted, but still fun to process in different game mode. I'm glad you liked it, Jokester. You know what's really funny? This might seem a little bit like weird, but that was because it seems weird because it's a members only video, but the like to dislike ratio on that video, it had more of a dislike ratio than any other video I've ever had, which was really sad and disappointing because usually my members only videos get 100% like ratios because it's just members. But a lot of people didn't like it. I don't know why. I'm like, I get why. I did really, really bad, but I was like, and I actually didn't even want to show that video because I was like, oh, I did horrible. I was bummed out about myself, but I was like, you know what? It's members only. I think a lot of people would enjoy watching me try something new. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Alrighty, let's sweep the board. Let's get in an Elspeth. Let's call it a day. This opponent, though, is the kind of opponent that takes a very long time to beat because it's a lot of just nonsense over and over and over again. Another one. 3 summon Leviathans. Okay, well, they don't protect it this time. Pretty odd. No protection provided this time, huh? I'm definitely playing out the Liliana here. Actually, hold on. Let's double it. Let's double it and give it to the next guy. Zombieland, let's go. The talent can give you storm to like Ral. Yeah, the blue talent. Wait, no, not the blue talent. The blue talent gives you a bunch of otters. The talent can give you storm. Which talent are we talking about? Is it the red talent? Oh, we finally got our draw engine only 10 years later. What do we do? What do we do? I think for starters, I'm gonna do. Actually, I think this is the play. I think this is how we remove the summon here. Splash portal though, exile and return a creature. That's sorcery speed.
Glad to be here.
All right, we're gonna play this.
I welcome all allies.
Let's double up on the caretaker's draw. All right, GG's, nice. I was wondering what they were gonna do. I'm like, we got 3 planeswalkers down here. Those Leviathans don't bounce my planeswalkers. Put you in a kind of a weird spot. Bounce planeswalker seems a mistake. Bounce planeswalker seems like a mistake. Oh, when they bounced it, yeah. I don't know. It was very mana intensive to have to replay them though, because they're very expensive. I'm glad, Andrew. I'm glad you watched it. Thank you, man, for the support. I would never dislike your videos, but I'm still waiting on that Yoink deck. I've been trying, man. I just don't think Yoink, and I don't think Yoink is as good as it once was. Because we were just talking about it, how every deck's winning by turn 4, right? And when you're yoinking something from an opponent now, it's like it's typically going to be a 1 or 2 drop that's not super, you know, impactful to their whole game. It's a lot of go wide stuff. I don't know. It's just not as impactful as it once was, where creatures were more mid-range style of gameplay. That was when it was like at its best. YouTube has been displaying members only videos to non-members, causing people to be upset at the unexpected paywall, which may have caused the downvotes. I don't think people can downvote something though if they can't watch it. I think you can only downvote it if you can watch it. I think it was just because we have you know, these streams everyone's been doing has been super kind and gifting a ton of memberships, and I think there are a lot of people here that just lurk, and that's fine, and they get the memberships and stuff, and I don't think they're necessarily as diehard of fans of the channel as most, and that's okay. I think that's all it is. To me, that's a good sign. That's the way I took it. I'm like, you know, there's probably a lot of new members that were gifted memberships and didn't necessarily pay out of pocket or whatever and aren't as committed to the channel as it would seem. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Just a little disappointing is all. Just a little disappointing. All right. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders. Oh, that's pretty good. I got an answer for that though. I really want to get that caretaker's talent down and then maybe sweep the board with a Day of Judgment. Is that the play? That's pretty greedy, right? That's probably pretty greedy. I should probably just hold the get lost as an option. I don't want to take too much damage here. Spiders can get a bit out of control here, that's for sure. Spamming the emojis? Yeah, I'm all about the emojis if they're used in a fun way, but that's a little much. Have been here a while on the work call, racking up watch time, but I can't hear you. That's for you, Firewater. I see your wave. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, it doesn't die right away to an attack. From... Is that Rizna? Is that the name? That's a funny name. Rizna. The Rizzler.
Let's surprise him.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I need this, I need this, and I need this. This is the only thing I don't need, but I really want. That's tough. There's nothing wrong with lurkers. Some people are more socially awkward. That's all. 100%. I agree. I'm 100% a lurker myself. When it comes to streams, whenever I visit a stream, I never chat. I totally get it. I 100% get that.
Come on, Pom-Pom.
And I didn't mean lurkers in a bad way. I hope you didn't take it in the wrong way. I just meant that there are people that, you know, when it comes to members only videos, you typically get, you know, really high like ratios because it's a lot of people who are already like super committed to the channel, so much so that they're willing to support monetarily. But when there's a lot of gifted memberships, it just opens the door for like everybody to watch, you know, everybody. And there's a lot of people who just don't want to see non-standard content, and that's okay. We sweep the board here, right? Or did we create a 1/1 and block? I feel like if I sweep the board here, they're just gonna activate the sanctuary anyways. I can double the fountain port with the recorder to get 2 blockers. That's pretty good. I was worried about that, but I'm actually happy they're doing that though. It gives me a better Day of Judgment, I think. All right, here comes the attack. Fish token. Double the fish tokens. I'm hoping for a planeswalker here off the top. Another fountain port. Not the worst thing in the world, but not exactly what I wanted. All right, let's take 2, go down to 8, sweep the board. At least we take a land out with them too, which is nice. Play some more creatures, I hope. I really hope. Post-combat creature drops. Come on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sweep them up. Sweep them up. Do they have indestructibility? No way. That's fine. I don't really care. That was a little bit of a win for me there, I think. Fountain port. Okay. I'm lurking right now, actually. What's up, Toad? No worries. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you all for being here and lurking. It means a lot to me, man. It really does. Oh, we're cooked. We're so cooked. Haste flyers, man, are just brutal. Especially when they can be warped in for 3. That's so cheap for those guys. Not anymore, one of us. If I had to guess, I'd say they hit this like button in response to the card pool you were given. I actually enjoyed it. Looked forward to the next one. What's the paper version of Rizna? The one mana red spider. I think it's the... Is it the spider that has 2 Spider-Men on there, or 2 Spider-Women on there? I think. I don't know the name of it. What about Aetherize for the Flash deck? You could run Aetherize for sure. Seems to me that it's useful feedback on what people want. But here's the thing. A lot of people want a lot of different things. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed watching it. And so that's why I put it members only too, you know? Like, I completely understand what you're saying there as far as feedback goes, but that's... I already knew the video wouldn't do well on my main, like on the actual channel, because it wasn't standard. Because if it's not standard, I get a lot of that. But I put it members only for that reason. For people who do want the extra content and, you know, it's... Yeah, never mind. I don't want to talk about it anymore. 3-hole, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the gift of membership. That's really nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Flynn got it. Nice. Flynn got the gifted membership. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. It's really kind of you to gift the membership like that. All right. Got 2 lands open. I don't have the sweeper just yet. I think I can go... If I go Kaito here and I plus it, I go to 4, but this is just going to get bigger next turn anyways. So I guess if I go Kaito, I should probably -2. That should keep them from attacking him with Llanowar Elves at least. And maybe I get away with keeping the Kaito on the field with the block on the Chocobo. I hope.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
All right, there we go. Abomination, what's going on, man? I'm finding Detect Intrusion to be very slept on. Feel like it's giving aggro and mid-range deck a good way to interact in the stack and stop combos from draw engines. All right, what'd they do? They played a Fountain Port, and they did not stop themselves from sending in a Llanowar Elves. Okay, so that is going to get blocked then. Fair enough. Are you gonna double up on it? Wow, that was a mistake. That was an overcommitment.
Collected enough intel.
All right, that should be a GG's, I think. It probably already was a GG's. This is a bad matchup for any landfall player. I saw you I saw the wave from Swayze while I was actually speaking on my work call. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I saw your message. I had to. It's good to see you, brother. How you doing? Still using your black and white clerics deck and loving it. Is it still solid? I know Life Gain's making a comeback again in the meta right now, so I bet it's pretty good. Is it a dumb idea to put your YouTube channel as your MTG name? I always check them out every time I came across one. I got restaurant out here, so I guess I'm always thinking about advertising. No, it's not a bad idea at all. It's actually a great idea. Oh, does that have trample? It does. Let's do this. I think it's a pretty good idea, but I see what you're saying. Like, you want to put the full like YouTube URL, I'm guessing. Firewater with the 33 months. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 33, brother. Hold on 1 second. I just want to see what happens here in this turn. I'm gonna play the tap land, I think. Okay. Hey, look, I have a milestone to redeem. 33 months. Oh, that was your wife's favorite number? I love that, man. That's awesome. That made my day. Toadface, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. Let's just plus this up.
see us coming.
All right. I mean, no more lies is pretty worthless here when the opponent's got 4 treasures sitting out there, I'd say. Whereas off life game seems pretty strong. It does seem pretty strong.
We outwitted you again.
Oh man, I'm just now seeing what time it is. 7:30. Am I over the time I normally go till? I think so, but I think I gave it 30 extra minutes though, so we're fine. We are gonna blow up the Ouroboros for sure.
Reckoning has come.
Well, actually no, let's not plus this because we might end up alting it here. All right, and the alt is online. Let's go. We got it.
Outwitted you again. There's no escaping your fate.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna plus this in surveil. I need to find like a caretaker's talent or that, or that. That works too. Wars I've raised the past is so much fun. Love the bat synergies. Born March 3rd. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a cool. That's pretty cool to want your favorite number to be that. I didn't even consider doing something like that. 11's always been my favorite number from like when I was in Pee Wee football. Let's just exile.
I have identified the suspects.
Sure. Doesn't matter. All right. I don't know why the opponent is still here, but they are. They're hanging on. They think they might get a good top deck here. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, I just got to make sure I'm off at a decent hour so I can start recording and still have time to go to bed at a decent hour and hang out with my wife. Cool deck, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good game. What other games do you typically play other than MTG Arena? That's a good question. Lately, so I like all sorts of games. I'm a gamer big time. Whenever my son is down to play with me, I love playing Fortnite with him. Call of Duty used to be something we played every single Friday with my friends, but we stopped doing that a while back. But a game that has had me, 2 games that have had me hooked recently is one of them is Rematch. I know it doesn't have a big player pool because the game's a little bit buggy, but it's a soccer game. Rematch, so much fun. I'm addicted. But recently, Mega Bonk. I don't know if you guys heard of this new game, Mega Bonk, that came out. I am addicted. I'm addicted, man. I'm trying to go for really, really high numbers in that game right now. Thank you so much for the gifted. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Mega Bonk is amazing. Retro vibes. Dude, I wanna play Mega Bonk on stream. I'm so addicted. The new Battlefield is amazing. I do want to get the Battlefield. Those are the kind of games though I like wish my friends would probably get with me, but I don't think they would. I'm obsessed with Mega Bonk at the moment. Yeah, it's a fun game, man. I get it. It is a very fun game. All right, we're definitely gonna blow that up. My son Parker likes it too. He's been playing it. I've been bonking and I have 2 games in the 45k range. Dude, I think the highest I've done is like, I think I'm like 15k. I'm not super far into the unlocks yet though. I don't have a ton of things unlocked yet. But we're getting there, man. I'm trying to do challenges and stuff. Is this the same Walker's deck that was posted a couple of nights ago? Yes, loving the deck, and I did pull of the end game alt with Kaido. You did? Nice, man. I'm glad you're able to pull that off, man. Yes, this is that same deck list. We've been cooking today. We're ranking up quite a bit. I've been recommended Mega Bonk so many times, but it's not on Makos. I'm not sure what that means, but it's so hard, but I'm infatuated with getting really powerful and getting deep into the run. I know it's the best feeling, like when you get a really good run going and you know you're gonna get like a really high number game, you're just like, it's just so intense, man. I love that game so much. I love how quickly it gets into games too. Like you click on the game and then boom, it's already on your screen and you're ready to go. It's like, it's so smooth. I know there's not like a lot to it, but which is why it starts up so quickly and cleanly, but that's also the appeal to me. All right, we're gonna let this get through because I really want to draw cards off of this if I can. Of course I missed it. Of course I missed it. Let's do this. And what would I like to take out permanently? Probably you. Oh, they had a full play set too. Love that. Love that for me. And then we get back our Elspeth, and I don't know what the opponent can do to get back into this game. Probably not a whole lot. Flynn, thank you so much for the $20 in the super chat and says 25. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 20. That's very generous, man. You guys are so kind. Seriously, thank you so much. That goes such a long way. You have no idea. I really appreciate it, brother. I guess we just play the Liliana. Sure. And just draw some cards. Or not draw some cards, but get some bodies. All right, cool. Love the content and support the community. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. I really appreciate that support. Stopping by real quick. Love the Super Friends concept. Maybe I'll brew up a 5-color version. That would be pretty sweet. But I gotta study. Have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for saying what's up. The unlocks make the difference. Yes, absolutely. You gotta use your rerolls, man. Hey, shout out Puerto Rico. Let's go. On the note of Call of Duty, good idea could be playing COD, Black Ops 2, or 3 Zombies with your son. Origins, Buried, and whatnot can be so much fun. That, yeah, I mean, he's been wanting to upgrade and play some other games like that too. He's probably at the age I think it'd be fine now, but he's so hooked on Fortnite and Roblox, he's not even funny, man. That kid, that's his favorite pastime. But he did try Mega Bonk and he did like it. He likes hopping in to do a run every now and then. Hey, Swayze, late but made it. Yeah, you're a little late. This will be our last game, I think. But thanks for showing up, Joe. Good to see you, man. Jason with the 10 bomb. Are you kidding me, man? Thank you so much, Jason, for the 10 gifted memberships. Guys, I appreciate that a lot, man. Gotta love the Ropers. Yeah, they're upset. It's okay. We won the game. Let's give them a good game just to rub it in, because if they wanna do that, we can give them a little rub in there. Realistically, I am thinking Chandra, Flame Spark, Elspeth, both Kaitos, Liliana, Oko. Oh, you're talking everybody. Dude, how fun would it be to try to get every Planeswalker in the game down on the field? That would be crazy. Just like run one of each of all of them just because. Jason, though, thank you so much, man, for the 10. That was really kind of you. You guys have been so supportive today, man. Just showing the love. I really appreciate it a lot. I do. Let's, I guess, I mean, they're not dead here, which is so unfortunate. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. All right, whatever. Gotta wait for the rope again. Love you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. It's Esper Walker's death. Yes, this is the list from yesterday. Yes, it is. Is this on Twitch as well as on YouTube? Not yet. It will be. I'm trying to work out on how to dual stream. I'm trying to work that all out right now. 2 of each, perhaps. WinCon is Oko, all to copy everybody. It doesn't matter if they're legendary, because if it doesn't, that's so sick. I miss watching my son play Titanfall 2. Thank you for the awesome content. Dude, Titanfall was quite the game, man. Of course, no problem for the content, brother. Titanfall used to be a really cool game. I've been chosen. Yeah, you have. You have been chosen. The only way I was able to make mythic rank is with the Boros burn deck. That's a good deck list, man. I can't stand playing against it, but it's a good one. Yeah, let me know how that goes with the brew up on that list, man. That'd be pretty cool to see. All right, guys, what's going to happen now is I'm going to actually start recording a video with my fully colorless artifacts list. I've been having a lot of fun with. It's been a little up and down, so I got to make some final tweaks to it to dial it in, but it's been pretty good. So hopefully we can get some pretty sweet games on there and get you guys a really cool video tomorrow. But that is going to do it for the stream. Here's the deck list we were just using for this. If you guys want to watch the video too and you haven't seen it, check it out because it's worth a watch. $10 from Neil again. Neil with the donation says, can I buy one Planeswalker W? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 10. Thank you. Hey, dude, I saw an interesting synergy in the live stream in standard Dimir deck. What sort of synergy did you see? Of course, I won't be able to test the wild cards, but I'll try. It'll be a try. Yeah, let me know if you do end up testing. I know the wild cards can be crazy. 7 sets next year will be interesting. I know. Be busy. I'll DM you the Roaming Throne. Yes, yeah, DM me that deck list. I would love to see your version. Where's the Planeswalker Jace used to ability to exile a card from your hand? I don't have it in my build because I don't have a lot of permanents that are 3 or less. Womple, have a good night, man. How you get color deck names? You gotta enter in like this HTML thing. It's a little complicated. It's too hard for me to explain, but if you go look at my general chat in the Discord, it's all there. What do you think about Lorwyn? I'm pretty excited. I know these sets are coming back and they're revisiting some of these big planes. I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's gonna be a good time for Magic when that happens. I think Avatar is gonna be pretty big though too. I think a lot of people are pretty hyped for Avatar, just like Final Fantasy. I did get to Alt Kaido a couple times. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the Mythic soon. There's a Discord? Yeah, there's a Discord. Just check the description right down below. But guys, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you all so much for the support monetarily. It means the world to me. I genuinely still can't believe you guys are helping me support this dream of mine the way you do. So thank you for that. But that's it, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And we'll catch you hopefully tomorrow with another video. Until then, look out for the colorless video tomorrow. It'll be a good one. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's got some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time.